Hello there, sir.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. This is your scheduled date for your arraignment. So I would like to proceed with that. Instead of scheduling you back to court on another day to appear personally, I'd like to do this by video and handle the arraignment today. Would you like to do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and it's on the shoplifting charge for the violation.
Yes,
So
sir.
what you would be doing is waiving your personal presence, and then we'd be proceeding by video. So I've got your permission for that.
Yeah.
All right, so let me confirm a couple components here of your contact. Could you state your full name?
David Justin Perez.
All right, so this allegation is a shoplifting charge. It's only the one charge. We're not talking about any of the others.
Yes,
That
yes,
is
I'm
a
aware.
that's a class one misdemeanor that has a fine that is a maximum fine of $2,500, 6 months in jail, and/or 3 years of probation. Your options are to plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. The difference between a guilty and a no contest plea is the following. If you plead guilty, you're admitting to the facts of the case and that you committed the crime. If you plead no contest, you're not admitting nor denying the facts, but accepting the conviction. Both guilty and no contest pleas show on a criminal history as a conviction. You also have the ability to plead not guilty. If you do plead guilty or no contest, we will schedule you for a court date for sentencing at a later time. We have to notify the victim and comply with victim's rights notification. If you plead not guilty, then we'll schedule you back for a pre-trial conference. That's where you'll have a meeting with the prosecutor, discuss the case with the prosecutor, and at the conclusion of that discussion, one of three things will occur. Number one, the case will in fact proceed to a trial. Number two, the case could enter a plea agreement, or three, the case could be dismissed. You also have the right to an attorney. This case does not have any jail time. Now, I know that you're in custody, but that's for the appearances and some of those issues that we're going to talk about from your past of you not appearing in court. So, as far as sentencing goes, let's say you're found guilty, or if you plead guilty or no contest, you're not facing any additional jail time regarding sentencing. So, that takes away the ability to have a court appointed attorney to represent you. So your choices now are to hire an attorney at your own expense or waive the presence of an attorney and represent yourself to the next proceeding, whether you plead guilty or no contest or whether you plead not guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, regarding the attorney decision, how do you wish to proceed? Hire an attorney yourself or waive the presence of an attorney? And keep in mind that you can change your mind in and out. So if you wanted to see what happens next and then you don't like what's going on, if you wanted to hire an attorney, you could do that. So whatever you decide now is not set in stone.
Okay, I guess we could just hold off on an attorney and just see how things go for
Okay,
now.
all right. So I'll be sending you a form that does two things. It waives your personal appearance that we talked about of you standing in front of me and allowing this to be done by video. And then the second portion will be the waiving of the presence of an attorney, at least at this stage of the proceedings, okay? Do you understand that?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. All right, do you have any questions before I take a plea from you?
Um, no, not this moment.
Okay, how do you wish to plead then?
Um,
It's either guilty, not guilty, or no contest. And if you need me to review those again, I
no,
can.
no contest.
Okay, I'll enter your no contest plea. And we will schedule you for sentencing on January 26th at 9 a.m. So now we're to the part where your grandfather's here, whether you should be released or not.
Yes,
So,
sir.
Mr. Perez, when I review your background and your history of your failure to appear, there's a significant amount of that. So, like you've told all the other judges before, yes, I'll promise I'll appear. What's different now that you want to be released and taking that into consideration? Because remember, you've already told all those other judges, so I know your credibility is zero regarding that. So what is to say if I release you today that you're going to be in court for sentencing? So we'll have a lot of people here for that case for the sentencing because the victim's rights compliance, the prosecutor. But if Mr. Perez doesn't show, then we have all of that's a waste of time. So I don't like wasting time
Yeah, yes, sir. I understand.
because of your poor decisions.
Yes, sir. I understand.
So tell me
The
what is convincing of that?
um, well, I mean, I understand that. I know my past. I've not shown up to court. Not actually knowingly. I wasn't trying to purposely like not show up to court. I just was just off in the real world. But I'm upon my release. If I was released, I plan to go to like the Mongolian the treatment center
Okay.
and just get into that or the U-turn for Christ or something like that as soon as I get out, and just
Oh,
go into that and just so I'm staying on the right track, and then just doing what I need to be doing. I mean, I'm not trying to go out there and run the streets or none. I'm just trying to go and just trying to get myself treatment and just help.
did you say any of that to the other judges before?
No, I was
Okay.
eager. I mean, I'm 40 years old. I'm 40 years old. I mean, I know I had a little history in my criminal history, but I'm getting older. All I want to do is just be a man and just a family and just
The only thing I'm looking at is your failure to appear history. When you tell a
yeah,
judge that you see a court date, telling you about it, we're going to get your signature on this paper, and then when the door opens out of the cell and you walk out of the building, that's the last you think of it.
yeah.
So you
No,
mentioned something a
sir.
little bit further back, that a whole nother world. Well, who knows if that other world is going to come back?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not. I mean, I know that all you have right now is just my word as a man, but I mean, I'll be in, if I was released, I'll be enrolled in that into one of those programs that within 24 hours. I mean, that's guaranteed. I'm not trying to. I'm just
So
trying to
you're going
get
to do that all on your own.
all on my own.
All right, I'm gonna give you an opportunity here. So what I'm gonna do is review your release conditions with you, which is obey all orders of the court, do not commit any crimes, notify the court immediately if your address changes, do not leave the state of Arizona without permission of the court, do not contact the alleged victim in any manner, do not go near the location of the alleged offense. Do you know where that is?
Walmart.
Correct. And then I'm also ordering you to pretrial services. So when you're released, you know what that is?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll provide you a name and phone number to the probation department. You're not on probation, but you are on
Yeah.
release services. They're going to monitor you to make sure you're abiding by the release conditions that we just talked about and will
Yes,
fulfill
sir.
your obligations that you're going to do. Any violation of those obligations or these release conditions, they'll report to us, and I'm not saying may, I will revoke your release, and we'll either put a warrant out or send law enforcement after you.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you the path to do all those things that you just promised.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm making your words weigh something. If they don't
Yes,
weigh
sir.
anything, then we'll see you here shortly again, and you'll just
Yes,
sit
sir.
there until the case is over.
Sir, I appreciate that. I
Okay?
really do
So
appreciate
you'll
that. I
have
mean, you'll no problems for me.
okay. So you'll have the name and phone number when you get released out of custody. To make that contact, you have your cell phone with you in your property.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and make sure it's charged. And then if you can't make that call, make sure you ask the detention staff to be able to do it because your battery's dead or whatever might be the circumstances, because they're going to be expecting it.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions of any of that?
No, no, I appreciate the opportunity to show you guys that I'm being serious.
Okay, so I'm going to try to have this explained to your grandfather, or I'll have my staff write it down that you're going to be
Yeah,
released out of the Globe jail and that you've promised to go into a treatment facility, and tell them when your next court date is. I'll just kind of keep it brief.
I appreciate it.
Any questions?
Nope.
Okay, that's all I've got for you.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yep. And then detention staff, who do I email this to? I'm talking to
All right, thank you.
Yep.
You can email it to L. Thomas.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
You bet. I might have one more later this afternoon.
Okay,
All right. Have a good day.
yeah, bye-bye.